Welcome back, everyone, to the best comics you probably haven't heard of, part 336. Let's dive into some trouble with Plunge by Joe Hill. One unfortunate day, a massive tidal wave hits the coast, and all the sea life across the globe start acting erratically. If that wasn't weird enough, the Navy also picks up the distress beacon for the Derelith, a drilling ship that went missing back in 1983, and now, 40 years later, has found itself washed up in a small atoll in the Bering Strait. So an oil executive named David Lacombe recruits a savage team led by the Carpenter brothers along with marine biologist Maria Lamb to travel to the atoll and see what they can learn about the resurfaced ship. They quickly learn that it all is as it seems, as they actually find the missing crew of the Derelith, but there's something very, very wrong with all of them. Now the team must keep their wits about them to survive the forces that come next and try to make it off the atoll alive. Plunge is an interesting sci-fi horror book that seems to revel in 80s style horror to masterful effect, immediately creating a captivating mystery with a fun cast of characters to get to the bottom of it. From there, it's a thrilling bloodbath with all kinds of unique monsters and ways of manipulating human nature that make it difficult to pin down exactly what comes next. Eventually, it just a good old-fashioned eldritch horror to really bring everything home. It's an excellently paced and plotted story that knows how to keep the tension high without tipping its hand too quickly, but when it does get to the root of what's actually going on, the gloves come off, and suddenly the scales jump to truly massive proportions. It's a fun thrill ride made by someone who knows what they're doing, providing a tense horror thriller any fan of the genre will enjoy. Plunge is a great sci-fi horror story and is well worth your time. Highly recommend.